Welcome to this facing aversion meditation. I'm going to be turning towards unpleasant experiences and just see if we can allow them to be without adding any labels or judgments. Noticing the thoughts and not getting pulled into a narrative or drama around them. So just finding yourself a comfortable position on a chair or a cushion, pillow or a mat, and closing the eyes if that feels comfortable. Perhaps bringing in a compassionate approach to this meditation, maybe offering a kind wish to yourself or just setting an intention to be considerate of your own well-being. Just focusing your attention now on the breath, noticing the air coming in through the nostrils, maybe exiting through the mouth or out through the nostrils, just noticing that rise and fall of the chest and the abdomen. That small movement of the belly. Noticing where the breath is moving the sort of sides of the body. Not trying to force the breathing in any way here. We're just observing. It's focusing on the breath. Maybe following its journey into the body. And the out breath as it makes its way out of the body. All your attention just focusing here. Now switching your attention to the out breath, falling away of the chest, and that slightly warmer air maybe exiting the body you can notice around the nostrils. Noticing that gap between the in-breath and the out-breath. Just allowing yourself maybe to flow with the whole of the breath. Just focusing all of your attention here. As we did with the mountain exercise, grounding the feet, maybe just imagining the breath coming up through the feet, up through the body to the top of the head, and the out breath just flowing all the way back down the body and out through the feet, into the earth. Maybe just repeating that a couple of times and just imagining the breath coming up through the legs or the hips, into the chest and the lungs, and then back down the body, out through the feet. Just playing with this idea and just seeing where that takes you. Just noticing the mind if it's wandered away, just gently bringing your attention back into the breath as it's moving in and out of the body. Just noticing those points of contact now that we've spoken about, so the feet on the floor. Sensing the floor underneath the feet. Maybe you can feel the contact of a sock or shoe. Looking for any sensations in the feet, maybe tingling, maybe some heat or coolness. Moving your attention up from the feet into the bottom and the legs where you're contacting, maybe with the chair or cushion. If you're lying down for this practice, just noticing where the back is in contact with whatever it is you're lying on. Moving the focus of your awareness now into the arms and the hands. Noticing those points of contact. Maybe the hands are touching each other. Maybe they're resting on the thighs or in the lap, just noticing any contact, any touch with the hands. Sending your attention now out across the whole of the body. Noticing where the skin comes into contact with the clothing. We notice some air moving across the face or the hands. Just noticing anywhere where you can feel that external touch on the body. And the outside world is meeting and greeting you. Maybe tuning into that space just outside the body, maybe around the whole of the body. Maybe there's a glow, an aura, or an edge. Just exploring that. Noticing the space that your body's taking up. Moving your attention back to the contact of the skin with clothing. Maybe at the waist. You can feel the light touch of a shirt on the back of the shoulders, the arms. And bringing the attention now back to the breathing, the in and out breath. Maybe you're noticing that your attention keeps getting pulled away. This is what our minds do, just noticing any thoughts or feelings or emotions. Notice how maybe you might get pulled into a thought. Noticing the label that maybe that's added. If it's something nice, perhaps we want to sort of cling to that, follow that train of thought. If there are unpleasant thoughts or feelings, we're noticing this tendency to sort of push them away or ignore them. Maybe even repress. Just noticing what's going on in the body and the mind. A little bit different in this practice, and there's this invitation now to turn towards the thoughts. We're just going to allow them to be. We're not going to engage or get caught up in any labels, just noticing. So bringing to mind now a difficulty, so something that feels not too difficult. So perhaps on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most challenging, maybe something like a 2 or a 3, something that you feel okay to sit with in this moment. If nothing comes to mind, perhaps something from the past that once caused upset. Again, something that feels easily manageable. Just allow that thought to come up. Allow yourself to tune into any physical sensations that may be present in the body, that difficulty evokes in the body. Investigating what's there, so being the explorer here. And deliberately directing your focus of attention maybe to that region of the body where there are some sensations, maybe some strong sensations. Bringing in a gesture of embrace, a welcoming. include breathing into that part of the body, exploring the sensations. Noticing if the intensity of the sensations is shifting or moving. Allowing your attention to settle on the sensations, unpleasant as they may be. Just trying to deepen your attitude, maybe of acceptance and openness. Perhaps saying to yourself, it's here now, it's okay to be open to it. Can I sit with this? Softening and opening to the sensations. Maybe even becoming aware of intentionally letting go, or just notice if you're tensing or bracing. If you're getting overwhelmed or caught up in the thinking, just take your attention back into an anchor point. So coming into the breath, or a contact point such as the feet or the hands. Just taking a moment to steady and resource yourself. Again, knowing that making the choices that are right for you. If the body sensations are no longer pulling your attention to the same level, maybe returning to sitting with the breath. Remember here, we're not judging the original situation or saying that everything's fine. We're just simply helping your awareness right now to just remain open to the sensations. Perhaps saying it's okay to not want these feelings. They're already here. Let me be open to them. So coming back now to the breath and just sinking into the whole body. Maybe this is a chance to adjust your posture, so just seeing if you've sort of slumped forward and finding that nice upright spine if you're on the chair or cushion. Seeing if you could find some spaciousness now. Maybe a place within you that has got the capacity to turn towards more challenging things, a capacity to hold these things. Maybe a sense of just being here now, present. Seeing your thoughts like clouds crossing the sky. You as the sky, this blue vastness behind the thoughts. Just maybe noticing your thoughts passing over like clouds, blowing on the breeze. Like a house that's been closed up for a while, just throwing open the doors and windows of your house and just allowing the air to gently blow through. It's a different way of sitting with things that feel a bit challenging. And when we're in the middle of a difficulty, it's really helpful to bring a sense of kindness or compassion towards yourself. You may wish a gesture of self-care now by placing a hand on your chest or belly. Just allowing space for whatever's going on in the body, thoughts, any sensations or impulses. Just seeing if you can settle back into natural awareness of what's present. And just letting it be. Just notice and observe whatever's already present. Just noticing the breath now in the belly. Noticing that small movement of the belly with the breath. It's rising and falling. Right in the center of the body. Seeing if you can find a calmness and a stillness. Just bringing this embodied awareness and spaciousness with you as we come to the end of this practice. And opening your eyes and I wish you happiness in the rest of your day, and thank you for joining me, and I'll be back soon. Take care.